Welcome to BDSM, bloody, dreadful, shite, movies.
This is Chris.
Hello there.
And some people say he has questionable taste in movies, so he's on a mission to find out if that's true, by seeing if he can find any pleasure by watching the most painfully bad movies he can find. He'll be scoring each movie based on 5 categories. 1. Did he find it entertaining in any way? 2. Did it have a good story idea? 3. Was it boring? 4. Will he ever watch it again? 5. Would he recommend anyone else to watch it?
Moon River. Whew. Thank you, Doc. You ever serve time?
Breathe easy. Hello, and welcome back to the BDSM Cinematic Dungeon. I hope you're all well. I hope I'm well after this one. Oh well, I'm going to get straight into it this time. So, let's get to the main review. This week, I'm watching the cinematic equivalent of a hole in the head. Apparently. It's Slapstick of Another Kind. It has a rating of 2.5 out of 10 on IMDb. Aren't I a lucky boy? It has a runtime of 1 hour and 22 minutes. It has an all-star cast. Jerry Lewis, Madeline Kahn, Marty Feldman, and Pat Morita. You know.
Show me wax on, wax off.
It's written and directed by Sean Paul, who also wrote the Baby Genius movies, and he produced one of my favourite Mad Max clones, 2008's Doomsday. So, the plot, according to IMDb for Slapstick, is...
Caleb Swain and his wife Lutetia are a rich couple, deemed to be the most beautiful of all the beautiful people by the press. This changes when Lutetia gives birth to oversized, deformed twins named Wilbur and Eliza. Unknown to them, the twins are really an alien brother and sister team implanted in Lutetia to solve the world's problems. When they are apart, they are not much smarter than a potted plant, but together they are an intellectual force to be reckoned with. Their closeness is put to the test when a series of events threatens to keep the twins apart. Mixed in with all this is a miniaturized Chinese ambassador who needs the twins' help to make a deal for the sale of gravity.
Shit in hell. That truly sounds incomprehensible. And has reviews like this.
Robert Wagner writes, second worst movie of all time, next to Giggly. With huge talent such as Jerry Lewis and Madeline Kahn, I thought this movie was going to be gas, sitting in my favorite chair ready to laugh. Never did. The movie made me ill. The directors and producers of this film should be arrested for letting this vomit on the screen. The concept of having Jerry Lewis as a space alien could have been funny. See Visit to a Small Planet, which wasn't that funny either, but it wasn't crap like this. I've seen bad movies like Manos Hands of Fate, Giggly, Plan 9 from Outer Space, and many other terrible films, but with the exception of Giggly, this is the worst movie I have ever seen. I truly had to take Malox after this one. How in the hell did they get the king of comedy, Jerry Lewis, and one of the funniest ladies to ever live, Madeline Kahn, to star in this bag of dung? They must have owed favours to the producers or something, because this movie really bit the big one. Pardon my French, but it sucked.
Bloody hell, Robert Wagner doesn't pull his punches, does he? Somehow, he's made me want to watch bloody Giggly. Or Giggly, whatever the fuck it's called.
Not if you paid me.
G. Francis writes, so bad it stays with you. I stumbled on a mention of this movie after Jerry Lewis died. Based on a Vonnegut book, I expected something different and was not disappointed in that respect. It really impressed me as something that they just threw together in real time, just figuring out what to do next in between shooting scenes. I'm extremely surprised at the caliber of some of the names involved in the project. Jerry Lewis, 2 roles, and Orson Welles. I give them some credit for trying to make a film out of the crazy book Slapstick, even though it is a colossal failure and only covers the beginning of the novel. A few scenes remind me of typical Tom Green comedy shtick, nothing but noise and mess. But just noise and mess doesn't make something funny, it's just infantile. I watched it yesterday, and I think it is like trying to get the smell of burnt milk out of your nose. The ridiculously bad scenes just hang around in my memory. Someone would literally have to pay me $500 to watch this again. It is that painful.
Oh, bloody hell. Alexa, add Mind Bleach to shopping list.
Mind Bleach has been added to your shopping list.
I wonder if there are any 10 out of 10 reviews on here. Somehow, it has one. God. Oh, go on then. Sell it to me.
Andrew Donald Sylvester headbutts the keyboard. Great movie. Probably the best movie I've seen in a while. The only sad part is that it strays from the book a bit, in that the Chinese only shrink themselves a little. Not enough to become a virus.
Somehow, I really don't believe this review. Oh, God. Let's grab some popcorn and watch this bitch.
Once again, the planet Earth is on the brink of destruction.
So, that's not unusual.
Life shall die on that planet. They have almost completely drained their resources. We must send twin advisors. We must help Earth.
Unfortunately, I do not agree with you.
Prepare twin advisors. This time we will implant them into an American mother who is about to give birth. Perhaps we will have better results.
Of course I'll do it, but I don't believe you can do anything with Earthlings.
Pick the American couple carefully. They must be intelligent, powerful, and admired by their countrymen.
Oh, no. No, no. No, they're not mine. It's been a mistake. Those are Mr. Shellfit's. He ordered those, not me.
What in the name of hell did I just subject myself to? I'm going to say I can't even call it a movie. It's just basically a load of stupid, pointless scenes stuck together with the writer's own shit. And this may be a hot take. Neil Breen has better writing skills than whatever his fucking name was. What was it? Stephen Paul. Oh, God. Jerry Lewis has two parts in this movie. One, which he's the dad of the aliens, which he either looks completely confused constantly or totally constipated. And the other is one of the aliens who has a stupid grin on his face constantly. And all he wants to do is punch it off his face. Madeline Kahn looks totally bored or completely pissed, no matter which of the two parts she's playing. As for the rest of the cast, they basically don't give a shit. Which is basically how I felt 99.99% of the time watching this bag of old poop. Oh, God. With that, let's see if I can possibly find anything good about this slap shit of another kind. 1. Did I find it entertaining in any way? No part of this so-called pile of used colostomy bags was entertaining or remotely funny.
Well, yeah, but I don't think it's smart to sugarcoat it.
So, I've had to come up with some things that would be way more pleasurable than this pile of cinematic turd. 1. Having your wisdom teeth removed via your anus. Being hit constantly in the bollocks with a sledgehammer. Being fisted by a man with rather large hands with no lube. So, it doesn't get a point at all. 2. Did it have a good story idea? The story is way too stupid and makes completely no sense. And I can't really tell you what they were aiming for. Fuck it. That's it. I'm using my safe word.
I forgot the safe word!
I just can't do it. This is going to score 0. totally. It is absolutely shit. I don't even know how it got 2.5 out of 10. I think it's that stupid pissing bloke with that 10 out of 10 review which bumped it up a bit, but bloody hell. So if you ever see Slapstick of Another Kind on any streaming services, YouTube or on telly, don't watch it. Don't think about watching it. Don't waste your time. It's that bad. I'd rather watch It's Pat again before I ever consider putting myself through Shit Stick of Another Kind. It is absolutely terrible. It's not even slapstick. It's basically just Jerry Lewis looking confused and falling out of a window every so often. Then you see him again dressed as an alien baby with a big forehead, and then just covers himself in fucking spaghetti and runs around with his sister. Then he spends like the last 20 minutes of the film with a false nose on, pretending to be a soldier. And that's it. The only competent person in the whole of this film, and he was only in it for like 5 minutes, is Mr. Miyagi. As a tiny, tiny, shrunken Chinese dictator who flies around in a bloody fortune cookie spaceship, or being carried around in a rice bowl. It isn't worth your time, money, or your sanity. Oh, God. So, what should I watch next time? And get the taste of this bag of shit out of my mouth? I know. I have a plan. I'm going to start my not-so-MCU movie watch. I'm going to start with the Nicholas Hammond Spider-Man TV movies. Then I might go on to the old 1978 Doctor Strange movie. Then let's go to the Incredible Hulk movies with Thor and the one with Daredevil. And then I might wash it all down with some Nick Fury, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D. So, I'm going to start with 2 of the Nicholas Hammond movies.
The world's favorite comic book hero, followed by 84 million readers a year. Now, he comes alive. For the first time on the screen, you'll see it all. The spectacular adventures of the amazing Spider-Man.
I know they're cheap, they're old, very 70s, and it's basically a man dangling by wires off the side of a building wearing pyjamas. But just hope they're fun. I'll see you next time.
If you would like to join Chris on his painful mission, then come and join the BDSM Facebook group, facebook.com/groups/BDS movies. Or you can contact the BDSM Dungeon by email bdsmpodmovie@gmail.com.
Free bagels.
If you want to force Chris into watching movie 43, you can donate at buymeacoffee.com/bloodydreadful. That's buymeacoffee.com/bloodydreadful.